This week we've been asking the question, what difference does worship really make in our world? My first thought is probably similar to yours. It doesn't seem to make much difference at all. I mean, I'm sure worship matters to heaven, but here on earth, I don't see what kind of impact worship makes. Of course, that might be more about our worship, our quality of our worship, than about the power of worship itself. Because in the Bible, we find that every single human was created to worship. We are, at our core, worshipers. We are created so that every act points beyond ourselves to something bigger. Whether it's religious or not, what we do reveals or shines a light on God, or whatever it is we believe is the highest good, the greatest good. The problem is we've all acted as if there is a greater good than the Creator God. We've all substituted lesser gods or powers and declared them the ultimate good. In Bible times, people worshipped idols. But those idols themselves represented the very same things that you and I find ourselves worshiping. Success, money, power, pleasure, security, abundance. By directing our actions towards these ideals, towards these good things, we have twisted and misshapen and distorted our world. In other words, the problems of our world are at their core a worship problem. Now, honestly, 1 hour of worship is not going to make much of a difference in our world, if that's your understanding of worship. But if we're talking about a life of worship, if we're living our entire lives to reflect the goodness of God the Father, the grace of the Son, the powerful presence of the Holy Spirit, then we are going to find ourselves being changed from the inside out. We are going to find ourselves shining God's light to those around us. We are going to find our world a little less dark. And that kind of worship really does make a difference.